Okay, I'm going to kick off with the measure command, which is quite a quick one, but can be a little bit confusing to some. Okay, so we're going to go back to our horse and cart one, which you can all see. The measure command is up here on the inspect one, and it's there. I'll look at it both in this view, the solid view, and we'll have a quick look at it in the sketch view as well. Now, clicking on the measure command is quite simple. Let's bring that box over here so we can see it a bit better. You can just go from line to line. So if we wanted to check that height in there, you click on that one, and you click on that one, and you get the distance of 1 millimeter and the length of 27.25 for the top one, and the bottom one comes out at 13. And that's where you get a bit confusing, because the bottom one only goes as far as the hole. Okay, now if we want to take another measurement and we click on that one over there, it automatically takes the last one you clicked and measures from that, so you then get an angle in. So if you wanted to come over here and do, say, from there to there, and you clicked on there, it's back over there. So what you have to do, you have to clear your selection, and the quickest way is just to clear it there, and then you start again. So if you like, when you're using the measure command, it tends to do what I would call a daisy chain type thing, that you measure from 1 to 2, then if you pick a third point, it measures from 2 to 3, and so on. And you can see you can measure the angles as well. So I'll just clear that again, and we click on that one, and say this one over here. So what we've got now, the angle is 90 degrees, and we're seeing selection 1, which is there, shown by the 1, at 27.25, and the other edge is 34. So let's just pop into sketch mode and see the same thing. So let's go into a sketch that I've got here. We've got a sketch there, for example. So what we can do now, measure command is still there, exactly the same. And I want to measure, say, there, and that's the line, and I want to go to there, and therefore it gives me the second line, item 2, 36.25 in length. First one is 36.25 in length and 120 degrees. Now if I come down to the third one there, you can see what happens. It measures now from 1 to 3 with the angle across. I really wanted to measure from there to there. So you clear it, and then you go in from there. Handy when you've forgotten what your sizes are. That's the measure tool, nothing else to it. If you did a circle, for example, let me just do a circle in here. And these commands work with either. So if we were to do that sort of thing, which I shall come on to in a moment how to do it, and we do the measure command, we hit a circle, and the measure command now will give us the length, i.e. the circumference of the circle, it will give us the radius of the circle, and it will give us the diameter of the circle. And that's basically all it is, really. You don't need anything else. This is just selection to bodies, and that's just selection to components. And I'll come onto that a little later on when I do another section in here as to why it's handy sometimes to pick a body or a component. And you know that sometimes in a drawing it can be difficult picking which bit you want, and this allows you to just hone in on it, which I'll cover later on another button.